My name is Laoise Keys and I'm a graduate consultant with Grant Thornton. A typical day for me or week varies a lot. The only thing that's constant is we have a daily catch up with the team. I'm part of a lovely team, and there we have like general chit chat, but then we also talk about what everyone's working on and what like deadlines we need to meet. Some days I might be researching different regulations that are coming out and presenting those findings to my team, or on other days I might be working on client deliverables and meeting those deadlines. I was also part of developing a training program which we rolled out across the Grant Thornton International Network, which was very exciting. So my days and weeks vary a lot. Really transferable skills like communication and listening and being good with people. You're working with people all day, every day. You also need to be organised and be able to prioritise your different tasks. I think the nature of consulting, like as I said, it changes, it varies. You're working on different, like what you're working on one day, you might not be working on the next day. So I think you really need to be adaptable and comfortable with change, and being willing to learn and being curious and asking questions. I think senior management really appreciate that. So I completed my undergrad in TU Dublin in business and management. Luckily, I was fortunate enough that I was in an opportunity to do a master's. So I completed my master's last year in strategic management in Smurfit, and as part of the course I was able to do a summer internship. So I applied to Grant Thornton. Fortunately, they took me on as a summer intern. I completed that last summer, and I was working with on a really nice team on interesting projects, and it gave me a real insight into what life at Grant Thornton would be like. And then fortunately at the end of the internship I was offered a place on the graduate program, which I was delighted to take, and I'm in Grant Thornton about 9 months now. To challenge yourself, to find something that you're really interested in, and then put yourself out there. Reach out to people if they're in an industry that you're interested in, or if they're people who've studied your course. I think people really like helping in any way they can, offering advice and answering questions. I think that's how you get real insight into what you'd be interested in or what you'd be most suited for. So just challenge yourself and put yourself out there. The people in Grant Thornton, and I'm part of a really nice team. We all get on really well. I think Grant Thornton have created a really nice and friendly culture and atmosphere that you can get like a sense of when you're in the office. One of Grant Thornton's values is fun. I think that always drew me to Grant Thornton. It's like a very unusual value for such a big firm to have, and it genuinely is such a fun place to work. I think the skills you pick up on a daily basis are like really useful and transferable, and I think the exposure you get to senior management is great. I received all the equipment, there's no problems there, but I never felt like isolated. Loads of people reached out to me, people organise virtual catch-ups and coffees. You've like a great support system. But I think Grant Thornton have been great the whole time I've been working there. The offices have been open, so I was fortunate enough that I was able to get in a few times while I was on my internship. They're happy for you to come into the office, and there's a great buzz around the place. So I really enjoy the hybrid option and having the flexi time.